your predictions. What do you think is going to happen? Also, we have highlights from my ring announcing this weekend in Innisfail from Real Canadian Wrestling. And Pat, our host, goes viral, and we are going to deep dive into the new internet sensation. All this and more on Pat and Bish versus everything.
Yes, yes, yes. And good evening. Wherever you are. What time is it where you are, Mr. Bishop?
It is currently 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Yes, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
into the evening hours here in Newfoundland. And my gosh, what a week! A week of ups and a week of downs for me. And we'll get into all of it. Aaron, why don't you hopefully start us off with some good news? How's your week going?
Oh, my friend, I had a great Friday. As I said, we had a show in Innisfail with Real Canadian Wrestling. I did my ring announcing. I don't know if you can hear my voice or not. Still haven't recovered fully. Still a little bit shot. That was such a great experience. We had a packed house there at the Legion. Seemed like there was like at least 150 people there, maybe even closer to two. It was a really hot crowd and just a great night of wrestling all around. Couldn't have gone any better. And I got some highlights to show in just a few minutes. How was your weekend?
Weekend was not great. The week was well, I guess since I've gone viral, a lot of things have changed in my life, and again, hopefully we can get into that at a later time. Well, not that much later, but the weekend was a tough one. I I went to Walmart yesterday and I ran into ex-girlfriend of mine, one that you may remember, maybe the people at home. Maybe I shouldn't say the name, but it's always a bummer when you run into exes in public like that. I ended the relationship, of course, so I thought that maybe she would feel embarrassed. We didn't really talk or anything like that. I don't know, Aaron. What do you do when you run into exes? I guess it's been a while since you've been up there.
I haven't. Yeah, I've been in Alberta since 2014, and pretty much met my wife right away. So I have not been home ever since. I've probably run into an ex, maybe. You know what? I've never run into an ex accidentally. Yeah, not accidentally. Just not in the past, what, 12 years. So I don't know. I would probably freeze. I'd probably just like, don't even know what to say and just become really, really hot, sweaty, and awkward. And I don't know. How did you react?
Well, she was there with who I presume was her new boyfriend. And
Oh,
so
no.
obviously I
Oh,
start
no.
to, yeah. Now I got to say, like, I think she saw me and I saw her, but we never like made any kind of eye contact or acknowledged each other. And Walmart,
Right.
even in St. John's, is a big place, but and we were walking the same way. And so I was behind them and, just checking out the new boyfriend. And I gotta say, he's a good looking guy. He's athletic looking, and he was wearing a hat, but I could tell he had a full head of hair, which is to me is the greatest insult. Uh, you know, um, she always said that it didn't matter to her, but clearly she had something on
Oh,
her
sorry. I don't mean to
checklist
laugh.
for
I'm
the new
sorry.
ones.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know, you should. Anyways, look, I don't expect any sympathy from the likes of you, Aaron. So don't worry about it. Now, I will say, I wanted to. So we walked. and I was looking to get some trimmers for the old mustache. Couldn't find them. Like I just wanted some scissors,
Right.
and they were also in the pharmacy section. And so, I was feeling inadequate. My relationship right now is up in the air. We'll get into that at another time. Right now, we'll just focus on the most recent disaster. And so I was feeling I was feeling inadequate. And don't ask me why I did this, but I thought that I wanted her to see me get something that shows that I'm doing okay too, even though I'm the one that ended the relationship. Okay, it was me. It was all me. If it was up to her, we'd probably still be together. But still wanted her to know that maybe things were going good for me too.
Of course.
So I
That's
panicked.
natural.
And now, what would you think that I was going to get? Like condoms or something, right?
No, that's not the first thing that. No.
No, again, like this is embarrassing, and I can't really. I think part of me being able to talk this out, is what's helping me, is gonna help me psychologically. But
Okay. I'm here
about
for you.
about a pregnancy test, and so
That's
I don't
good.
even know. I don't even know
Oh
if
my
she
God,
saw.
that's fucking brilliant.
Is
I'm
it?
sorry. That's
Okay.
great. That's great. That is,
I was thinking like, thank
man.
you. Like psychologically, I was thinking, maybe I'm having a baby. Maybe I'm in a relationship that I'm having a baby. But the more I think about it, and I don't even know if she saw this, even though I was carrying it around, and like it wasn't in like my shopping cart or anything. It was just like really visible as much as I could make it visible. But it
I'm
doesn't really
assuming there's
say.
no chance of her watching this right now. I'm assuming.
No, well, I mean, if there is, I just want to say to that lady out there, I'm sorry I broke your heart. And it looks like you got a healthy guy with you, a nice head of hair. He he looked a little bit like he could have been gay, and I thought maybe this could all be for naughty. Maybe it was just like her gay friend. I don't know, because I'm telling you, he was like very lean. You know what I'm saying? Like twink-esque. But all the best to you and your future lovers. And what we had was special for its time and place, and meant a lot for me. I grew a lot in that relationship, as everybody knows. But it had to end, and it was my choice to end it. So that was the
Clearly.
weekend. That was the weekend. I've just been dealing with that, since yesterday. But before then, it's been 2 weeks, and maybe, Aaron, I have to. Maybe I'll just do a little refresher of a segment that we did last week about this whole, or 2 weeks ago, about this Drewski thing. You remember Drewski?
Yes, I remember the Drewski thing.
Yes. And so let's just play that now.
Okay.
Hopefully. Oh, this is the actual clip.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the actual clip there. I guess I deleted. What I wanted to actually show was you scoffing at my mention that video could go viral. Do you remember that?
I have no recollection of the events in question.
Okay, well, the video is online. Check it out. And while you're checking it out, make sure to subscribe and like and follow us and comment. Let us know where you're watching from. But it's on our TikTok and everywhere. And frankly, you made me feel kind of like what this girl yesterday made me feel. Made me feel inadequate. Like maybe
Oh
I didn't
no.
know what was going on. I think
Oh
that was your
no.
intent. Don't feign
I'm so
like,
sorry. I'm so
oh
sorry.
yeah. You went into business for yourself. You couldn't pretend. You patronized me about this, and then I was like, maybe I won't even release it. I mean, he had no idea what I was talking about, and Drewski was so funny and whatever, and I released it. And Aaron, I don't know, have you been keeping up with this, or is this a surprise to you? What was What was going on your end when I released the video, the clip, the viral sensation?
I saw it. I liked it.
Like,
Are you telling me this thing has gone like I know you said earlier that you've gone viral, but like has this thing actually gone viral? Like what are we talking about here? What's the views on this thing here?
across platforms, Facebook, TikTok,
Yeah.
and YouTube, 500,000.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. No, and it's still going. It's still going. Yeah, like I'm not.
Oh, wow. Half
Yeah,
a million people. Holy shit.
that's right. And really, my life has changed in a way that I can't really describe. But yeah, well, I'm looking at it now. TikTok, 270,000 views.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and so and then YouTube, it's I think it's another 125,000, and then about 100,000 or so on Facebook slash Instagram. So, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, and I'm not one. Normally, I'm wrong about everything, and I gotta say that I make a lot of big calls, especially on this show. I say a lot of things on here, and it doesn't happen, but this happened, and it's sweet. And I'm not letting an opportunity like this get away from me, Aaron.
No, of course not. No, of course.
So if you want to, you could go to gpatrickcondon.com now, and you can get the Erika Kirk Be Wilin t-shirt. And I think I made a bumper sticker for it as well. And that's in the Pat and Bish versus Everything store.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so, and I think I made, coincidentally, on a side note, I made a sticker for our show too that people can pick up if they wanted to. I mean, you're no slouch yourself. I mean, we'll go over it a bit later, but your Russo clips, the clips that we've shared with you in the last week. I mean, you're looking at about 1,000 or so.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah,
take
you
it.
know, I remember when
Hot
I was
damn.
happy with stuff like that.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but
No, good
so
for you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm proud that you have a video that's gone 500,000. That's absolutely insane. And I see that you're taking that ball and you're running with it.
that's right. So let me just show you what we got. Where do I go now? So
Before we go any further, listen, before we go any further, we have some comments in the chat. And I think these people
is it about this?
it's about you and it's about being pregnant and the people deserve an answer. They cannot be left on the cliff.
There is no
on the cliffhanger.
pregnancy.
There is no pregnancy.
Oh, what was it? Oh, nobody saw anything. I ended up buying that test for no reason. I should have put it back. But
The
I
comment
already
says,
committed.
"So, are you pregnant,
now it
Pat?
is.
2026. No
I'm
judgment
not.
here."
No, I did think about going home, and I appreciate that because yes, that's a good point. Men can get pregnant too in 2026. And I was thinking about going home and peeing on it myself just for fun, but that just was so sad to me. The idea of doing that was just so sad because there is no baby, there is no relationship.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. I'm
It's not
dying
funny.
inside
No,
here.
it's not funny. It's not
No,
funny.
it's not.
All
All
right.
right. So I want to, and just before we came on, and so this is kind of an exclusive now.
Yep.
I am releasing an album about this experience. It's kind of a concept album, but anyways, here's a clip. Let me know if you can hear it. Here's a clip of the.
I can hear it.
No, she won't stop until she feels the love.
Oh, it's so loud.
I said, ooh, keeping everybody smiling.
How's that now?
That's good. That's good.
That's me singing.
Oh my gosh.
So I've got 7 songs right now.
Oh my god.
This one's called Erika Kirk Be Wilin.
I don't even know what I'm watching right now.
I gotta say the numbers for this one are already looking pretty good.
Holy
There you go.
shit. What is happening in my life? What's happening in your life? What is going on?
I mean, look, this is just the beginning. The people want Erika Kirk, and so I'm going to give it to them. You know, and this is just the beginning. So please go to gpatrickcondon.com right now. You get yourself Erika Kirk T-shirt. And the album will be released now. But in the meantime, please go to GPatCon and go and like all that stuff. Although I don't really need the audience to go and do that now because I'm looking at the numbers, and I got to say the numbers are looking good, my friend. They are looking good. Oh, so Aaron, what do you want to talk about now? Some wrestling or something like that?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's talk some wrestling. Speaking of good numbers, we had, as I said in our intro, a packed house from the Legion in Innisfail over the weekend on Friday night for RCW Adrenaline. My God, what an experience. It was so cool, man. You gotta say, like, everybody, the crowd was hot. Everybody was into it all night long. Just really cool experience, and it was really awesome to be able to talk to people like Mo Jabari, you know, Bret Hart's protege, and have like a 15-minute conversation with him, and then the next night see him on AEW TV, you know, going against Shelton Benjamin and in the Hurt Business. It's so cool. For me personally, it's really satisfying to be able to do this stuff. So I have some highlights to show with everybody. G. Patrick Condon feature Miley Cyrus would be wild. Yes, it would. But I'm going to share a screen here and show you some highlights from Friday, just from the main event.
Excellent.
Let me see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We will play. Oh, no.
For your main event of the evening.
A little loud. A little hot there.
This is a tables match where the only way to win is to put your opponent through the table.
Oh my
that good?
gosh.
Introducing first.
No wonder your voice is all messed up today.
You have no idea.
All right, mute that. We're gonna get
I can stop that. I'm gonna stop that right now. I'm gonna skip ahead to. Sorry, I got it.
That's
here.
the thing about these indie shows is that they use
The music, right? Yeah.
Music, yeah. Which I understand. I mean, everybody would like to. What wrestler would not want to go out to Bulls on Parade? You know.
Exactly.
Making his way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh wow.
Weighing 198 pounds. This is Tiger.
Nice.
Yeah.
I barely I have sort of disassociated. Like I hear you doing it, and I got to remind myself that it's you. I don't like you. Just sound like a professional ring announcer now at this point.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Making his way to the ring from Innisfail, weighing 228 pounds, the Albertan ass-kicking machine, Hayden Avery.
Right there, he's telling me we're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Get the fuck out of the ring. So I'm getting out there.
What does that mean?
The match is going to start quickly.
Yeah. So there's a lot of heat, obviously, behind this.
Yeah. So that's me introducing, and then we're going to show you the finish of the match. This is a pretty cool spot here. Here we go. Sorry, any second. Here we go.
Oh!
It didn't break. It didn't
Wow.
break. It didn't break. So they had to do another spot. So I had to run around to the other side of the the ring. I couldn't see what was going on, so I ran quickly to the ring, got the clip, and then I had to run back and get the microphone.
Wow.
Here is your winner, the Alberta ass kicking machine, Hayden Avery!
Yeah, it's a cool moment, man. It's cool stuff. I love doing that.
Yeah, I bet. So was this in the same? This was in the same venue as the last couple.
Yeah, yeah. It's always in the same venue.
Nice.
Last time we only had 26 people. At this time we
It
had
was a storm or something, right?
yeah, no, there's a hockey game going on, but a junior
Uh,
hockey game. But
oh my
yeah, no,
God.
this time we had between 150 and 200 people in that building, so it was really cool.
Now it's I mean, Albertans saying that they don't want to be part of Canada anymore. Meanwhile, they're going. The entire town goes to junior hockey games. Albertans are not going anywhere. They're
No.
staying. You guys are all staying, no matter what. Yeah, Aaron, did you say officially what side of the fence you are when it comes to the Albertan separating separatists?
I'm pretty sure we've covered that in previous episodes. Yeah, no, I'm not for it at all.
I was
But
trying to do one of our patented
little
segues.
patent segues, huh? Were you trying to get into that clip from
Well,
the?
no, I wasn't. I was just going to say we as some of the feedback we have.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so we got one from Kevin. It says, "Get a job. Time to support yourself. Republic of Alberta." Um,
Okay. I have
yeah.
a job.
Was that what he was?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no
And we
idea.
got nothing that is. This is from Mark. Nothing that is worthwhile is easy. Albertans are tired of having their prosperity stolen by Ottawa by redistribution to provinces that hate them, most notably Ontario and Quebec. Separation might not be easy, but it will be worthwhile. Canada has been doing the downward spiral for a decade. Time for people to start saving themselves.
I
Um,
mean, listen, he does have an argument about the redistribution. I mean, that's totally fair, but separating is not going to make that any better, and we're just going to have to fork out money for other things that we don't currently have to pay for. So it's all going to be a wash in the end, and probably better off or worse off if we do separate. But that's my opinion. But next,
The country I loved has left me. This is from Knee Deep in It. The country I
hmm
love has left me. I don't recognize this country anymore. There is no way that Eastern Canada would be so blatant in their disrespect and intentional harm to Alberta as they are now. Now, I should note for everybody, Eastern Canada for you guys out there means Ontario and Quebec, right? Like, if they're
yeah,
talking about,
Ontario eastward,
yeah,
yeah.
they're talking about the Maritimes that or Newfoundland. They'll typically use some sort of insulting language to refer to us. But when Albertans in BC and the prairies talk about Eastern Canada, that's what they mean. All of the concerns you raised are legitimate. This is the same guy who goes on. Yeah, I mean, we're getting this is the kind of engagement that I have always craved back when we were doing that stupid wrestling show. And it was only when I said to you, we need to change it up if we're going to survive out here. And look at us now, Aaron. We're getting good engagement. Um, all of the concerns you raised are legitimate questions that can be resolved. The currency is not an issue because we could use USD until we formulate our own or formalize our own. We have existing doctors who would love more freedom and lower taxes. I'm going to try and say this without laughing at anybody. We have
Yeah.
existing doctors who would love more freedom and lower taxes. They would stay, and many more would be attracted. For every person who leaves because they want to stay in Canada, 10 will be in line to replace them. So Alberta, as an independent country, will just be full of 10 times of outsiders, non Albertans, however way you want to put
Yeah.
that.
Do people even listen to themselves? Like, holy
Well,
shit.
I mean, it seems like uh, it's just not going to happen. I'm not really sure what the news was this week. Me and you spoke about this briefly yesterday. There's some sort of court finding because the First Nations now are saying that Alberta is not owned by the people that want to be separated from Canada. So it's
And the
ironically now.
separation, yeah, and separatists are being unconstitutional.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are roadblocked pretty hard right now. Danielle Smith is loving it because she can keep pandering to all the separatists and everybody else in Alberta to keep in power, keep in charge. So I mean, she knows nothing's ever going to happen, but she's just dangling that carrot anyway, as you would, I guess.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff about this white face versus black face debate that we had with the Drewski stuff. The same people that hold on to old definitions that never were also say definitions change when it suits them. Clearly, the intent with putting powder or whatever on your face is to pretend to be a white character, possibly a Caucasian. If your goal is to make fun of white people, then it's racist, especially since you know it would be the other way around. You're only doing it because it's acceptable racism, says Brian Woods. Yeah, probably. My whole thing with that is that let it all hang out. Let's do it all. Like, if there's good examples of people who are funny in blackface, a very common example is Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I don't think people get offended by it if it's done well, and you can do it well.
And like
Same
Dave
with
Chappelle,
whiteface.
when he did his news anchor, he did whiteface as the news anchor on the Dave Chappelle show back in whatever 20 years ago. I mean, I still find that shit funny personally, and I never took that stuff personally. It's yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Donald Glover did whiteface in Atlanta. As a white dude, I was not offended. People should stop being so soft. That's Christopher Scott.
Yeah.
And
Thank you everybody for the comments, by the way. Good to
that's
have all
it.
this
Yeah.
engagement, as you're
Isn't that
saying.
great?
Yes.
Yes. My
And
God.
I don't think it was a dumb wrestling show. I mean, I think we built up a pretty good base.
Look, I was just.
I know.
Look,
Oh,
doing my
God bless the
thing.
BWF. Rest in peace.
I wear that hat all the time.
I know you do.
still,
I know you
okay?
do.
I still rep it. And the joke was that this show was your idea. It wasn't.
I know.
Wasn't even
I know.
mine.
People at home never got that, but it's okay. I got
No,
it.
no,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Yes, that's right. I'm just coming out swinging. Okay,
Love you,
well, I
buddy.
think that this is probably a good. I love a good natural transition, a natural segue, because people, when we're talking about the Alberta separatists, they do talk about the 10 years that really Canada's gone down the drain. And what person in particular would that 10 years be tied to, Aaron?
Justin Trudeau.
That's right, Mr. Justin Trudeau, who has really just embarrassed himself the more that he's been out of office, and sort of shake my head. I got to know, though, in the 10 years, because now he started in 2015. Where were you in 2015?
Here in Alberta.
Okay. Did you ever vote for Justin Trudeau?
Twice.
Yes, I knew it. I can smell it from here. And was one of the reasons you voted for him was because the legalizing weed thing?
It was.
Yes, Aaron.
I made a lot of money off that. That's how I got my house, because of Justin Trudeau. So, say
What
what
does
you
that
want.
mean? Please.
As soon as it was announced that he was going to legalize weed, I dumped money into stocks,
Oh,
weed stocks, and I started off with $3,000, cashed it at 20, bought my house with the down payment.
That's spy.
Yeah.
That's
So
smart.
thank you, Justin Trudeau.
We are getting. We should do another segment where you just sort of give general advice. We do have some emails looking for your relationship advice, but that'll have to be for next week. Anyways, I bring up Justin Trudeau because there was the Liberal convention over the weekend, and we covered slightly the NDP one, which was, embarrassing. And this one has its share of embarrassments as well. I'm not really sure what the most embarrassing thing is. So, Aaron, maybe you can chime in if you find any of this embarrassing. You probably, again, you being a supporter of these guys, maybe.
Canadian. I was born in the same.
All right. So here's the first thing. So we saw with the NDP a lot of people going up to the microphone and having issues with their race cards that they were handing out. I don't think there was any race cards handed out, but we do have a guy. I think he's a Sikh, and this is what he said or was outraged about at the Liberal convention.
Third-generation Canadian. I was born in the same hospital as my parents. I don't consider myself anything but a Canadian. Yet stepping off of the flight here to Montreal, I was reminded that I am not equal in my own country. For the first time in my life this morning, I was refused entry into this building for carrying a kirpan. I had to justify my existence. This was a reminder that fundamental rights are not fundamental across the country. No person in Canada should have to justify their turban, their beard, their religious rights, their fundamental rights. This is a fundamental part of the Canadian experience. What is our party? What are our values if we are going to allow our rights to be violated? This is not a game. This is my rights. This is your rights. This is our country. I encourage you, we must disallow these laws that are violating our rights. I'm in favor. Thank you.
Great. So what he was complaining about is there's these ceremonial knives that the Sikhs have that is connected to the religion. So what's your take on that, Aaron? What do you think about that? Do you think that if it's under the umbrella of religious reasons, should people be able to go wherever they want with weapons?
Oh my God, that's a loaded question.
That's right. Yes,
Christ.
it is.
Weapons. Like if he's carrying knives and swords or something like that, then probably not. No.
Yes, exactly, Aaron. You're exactly right this time. I can't believe it. It is putting you in an awkward position because I know as much as you love people with darker colored skin than yourself, you also hate religion. And so you're godless and a super pro different races, alternative races. So this puts you in a tough one. I wasn't sure where you were going to come down on it, but I think I'm hearing you say that you think God is more ridiculous than religious or other races' rights.
I do not believe in religion. That is correct.
Yeah.
So I don't think carrying around a knife or a sword in the name of is appropriate in a public place with probably children and other people. Yeah, no.
Look
probably
at a
not.
political convention too, of all things.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this guy had any inclination that this was going to be a problem, because I think in Quebec more than anywhere else there is a lot of discussion about. I mean, it goes even beyond the ceremonial daggers, but it's headdresses and garb and stuff like that. They, is being debated in Quebec if they even want that on the go. And I tend to agree with you. I think that we should leave religion where we're leaving sexuality. It should just stay at home. Stay at home or go to your place of worship and you do your thing. But just because you believe in a certain God that says that you can carry a knife around, I'm not comfortable with that. And if it was Christians going around saying that they're allowed to wear guns in all these situations too, I think we would equally be against that.
Yeah, I think that's a fair argument.
Wow. Look at us on the same side of history. You're on the right side of history this time. Now, that wasn't the only joker that appeared at the convention. We have a blast from the past, Justin Trudeau, but he wasn't there in person.
Biggest gatherings ever in the history of the Liberal Party. The majority of you are at a convention for the very first time. Take it from me. Your first convention was in Montreal. You totally lucked out. Plus, the huge numbers of you from across the country are really important. The bigger, the more welcoming, the more diverse we are, the stronger we are. And Canada needs.
What a sleazebag. He's, the guy just can't stop partying these days. He's just all about party. You know, you're in Montreal where the party is at. Lucky you guys. Very unusual that he wasn't there. Seeing as that he was the former leader. He was not there because he was with his has-been girlfriend, Katy Perry, at Coachella. And so this is what he would rather be doing.
As you would.
The
He's
issue
retired.
is
He's retired, and nobody likes him. So why would he go? I mean, like, obviously he's going to go to Coachella with Katy fucking Perry. Come on.
Katy Perry is like you're thinking of Katy Perry from 10 years ago or something.
I am. Yes, but
Katy
still.
Perry is mocked and ridiculed, and so as embarrassing it is that Justin Trudeau is sort of regressing now. He's retired. He's sort of like working his way back the same path that Donald Trump went up in. So like now that he's done, he's going to be hanging out with superstars and he's going out and partying more.
But who cares?
Well, it is embarrassing because the best that our Canadian Prime Minister can do, like it's not Taylor Swift, it's not Sydney Sweeney, it's not Sabrina Carpenter, it's Katy Perry.
All I'm saying is that he's retired. He has nothing to do with anything with the Liberal Party anymore. So who gives a shit who he goes out with and what he does when he has nothing to do with anything anymore? Talk about Mark Carney and how good he's doing, and talk about how many MPs from the Conservative Party are seeing how shit of a leader PP is and are crossing the floor and joining the Libs. Seems like to me, PC Party is in dire straits, to say the least.
Dire straits.
Yes.
Dire straits.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that you guys, that your buddy Carney picked up, especially this past week, is somebody that believes in conversion therapy and doesn't think that women should be allowed to have abortions. Aaron, how is it that you can support a party that has people like that don't think that a woman has
you
the
were
right
supporting
to
the
choose?
same party. This person was in the party until a couple of days ago, and you were supporting that party this entire time. So how can you support it?
I don't think that women should have the choice to do anything. And I don't think that well, I don't know about conversion therapy. That might be a bridge too far. I'm not really sure. I think if I joke about that, that could be a hate crime. And so I don't want to do that. And those kind of rules, they're in place because of Justin Trudeau, who is just a beautiful idiot this whole time. We let this guy run the country for 10 years. He got in by suckering sweet fellows like yourself by saying we're going to legalize weed, which has been a disaster, I think. It has ruined economies. I'm glad that you got your money when you did, because there's been a lot of businesses failed because of it. And so you got sweet talked to letting this he's a dumb guy. He's a dumb guy, but he's a handsome guy, and handsome gets you a long ways. Take it from me. It'll get you a lot further than what you would normally be. And then on top of that, his daddy having such a place in the party before him, he just sort of like sailed into it, and then everybody gave him the keys to the country. And now look at us. I mean, if it's not going to be Pierre Poilievre and it's not going to be Avi Lewis, I mean, we're in a lot of trouble here, as we say every week. We're in a lot of trouble, but you're smoking your weed anyways. So that's good. Congratulations.
Oh my God, whatever. He's got nothing to do with anything. I don't even know why people are even paying attention to him. I really don't. Just let him be, let him go retire, let him be, and then focus on more important things instead of who's going to what concert with who. Grow up. Get over it.
He was the former leader of this
Fucking Christ.
country a year ago, Aaron.
Who cares? He's not anymore.
You
anymore.
should care. The people should care. The people should care about who it is that they put into power. And because he's not a serious guy. He's a guy that's dating a pop star and he's going to Coachella. And he's 50-something years old.
And he's not in power right now, so who cares?
I mean, he's not in power. He's still got
He's got no power. He's got no power.
Please. He got more power than me.
No. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
And I just went viral. All right. I don't even have nearly the amount of power that this guy has. And I'm way more part of the public conversation and public consciousness, the zeitgeist of current Canadian culture. And Justin Trudeau is still getting the headlines, you know? It makes me sick. You know who would be good for Justin Trudeau? Erika Kirk. Those two together would be a beautiful. It'd be sort of like me and you in our friendship. It's both sides of the political compass joining together into one beautiful mess of just deliciousness.
I think we're getting off the trails, off the rack, or the what's it called, off the rails a little bit, off the train tracks. We're getting off it. Whatever it is, we're off it. Let's just.
How dare you? How dare you?
Let's just segue. Let's do one of beautiful segues into something else. What do you think?
We're going to talk about wrestling, I guess, now. Is that what you want to go to? We got big old WrestleMania coming up this
I
weekend.
guess so. We do got WrestleMania. Might as well talk about that.
All right. Well, I guess now I have been following a little bit here and there. I don't know how much you've been following, Aaron.
A little bit, not a whole lot, but enough.
The geeks online, they're very upset about this whole Pat McAfee thing and Jelly Roll, if that's the gentleman's name. They're likening it to late era WCW or 1995 WWF, where TKO has just completely sold out, whatever. They're just completely preoccupied with having as many celebrities there as possible. And so as a result, the last couple of weeks, Randy Orton, who was challenging everybody's favorite, well, not favorite, really, Cody Rhodes, who was getting booed, and even though he was the good guy, and Randy Orton was getting cheered, they brought in Pat McAfee as the secret guy. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. It sounded like it was going to be somebody like a McMahon or something like that. Aaron, what's your take on it? How did you feel about this Pat McAfee stuff?
I mean, at first, it's just like, ugh, really? And it's kind of actually more interesting the more you think about it, because it's real life, it's like life imitating art kind of thing going on right now with McAfee representing TKO, Cody representing Triple H, and they're actually having these real life promo battles taking place, in the ring and stuff like that. So in that aspect, yeah, it's kind of interesting to see where this is going to go. I think Triple H is not long for his job. I don't think he's going to be here by next WrestleMania. I think TKO is going to have him outed at some point. You can see the power struggle happening. He's not going to win.
So who do they put in? Are they going to bring back Vince, or are they going to bring up Shawn Michaels? Are they going to bring in Bish Russo?
I would say Shawn. No, I would say his job is probably be in trouble after Triple H leaves, because they're probably going to get rid of anybody who's Triple H influenced. But they would probably have The Rock come in and have his personal writer.
Gerwitz probably.
Gerwitz.
Yeah, The Rock is not going to take any time for it. I mean, he can't even show up. And I don't know, does Brian Gerwitz want to do it? Maybe they'll make Michael P.S. Hayes or Bruce Pritchard the head.
I wouldn't say any of those people are going to be there very much longer. If Triple H goes, they're all gone. They're going to get rid of them all, man, because, I mean, they're saying, like, on their show on SmackDown, literally the ratings are the worst they've ever been. The show is shit. You got McAfee coming out saying, don't even bother wasting your money on night 2 because it's fucking garbage. I mean, like, How are
I
you
know.
building? How is this a build for WrestleMania? Our product is so shit. Like, don't bother paying for night 2, but just watch Randy Orton beat up a cosplay champion. And like, as he just went off on Cody Rhodes, he said all this kind of stuff. So let me get this straight. So Randy Orton, he's going to WrestleMania. Either he's going to beat a cosplay champion who doesn't deserve to be a champion, so who cares? Big fucking deal. Or he's going to lose to this cosplay champion and lose all of his credibility. And like, where do you go with Randy Orton from there? So obviously, they've backed themselves into a booking corner. Randy Orton's probably going to have to win.
Oh,
and it just like, I don't know. It just, another thing that pisses me off too on SmackDown, I've seen, you got Randy Orton in a t-shirt and sweatpants. You got Sami Zayn, who's a champion, coming out in a t-shirt and sweatpants. You got Roman Reigns, who always comes out in a t-shirt and sweatpants. All these people, I think on SmackDown, everybody except for Trick Williams, besides the people in their respective matches, everybody besides Trick Williams came out in a fucking t-shirt or in sweatpants. And Cody Rhodes came out in a suit, and he got mocked for it, saying he was a fake Ric Flair or something like that.
Yes.
By McAfee. So nobody looks like they're superstars. They all look like they're me and you right now, going into the ring and cutting a promo.
I'm wearing a suit.
You're wearing a suit. You're better dressed than
Yes,
95% of the WWE roster on these shows. They don't look like they're superstars anymore. They just look like, I don't know, couch potatoes. And it sucks because there's no interest for me in this WrestleMania at all. On paper, it looks to be decent, but just the build and the way everybody looks, this is garbage. And the promos are bad. The McIntyre and Fatu promos are horrible. The Becky Lynch and AJ Lynch promo was horrible. I mean, everything is horrible. I don't care about iShow speed. Why is he in a WrestleMania match? Austin Theory, why is he in a WrestleMania match? Like, who cares? Who cares about these things? I'm just going to show the night 1, the card right now.
Well, hold on now, because I want to go back to Pat McAfee.
Okay.
And the CM Punk stuff. So my thing, the CM Punk and the Roman Reigns program started off hot, and then CM Punk made that comment about Roman's dad, and then Roman came back the next week and just called CM Punk old, and it sounded like CM Punk threw a flag on the play of any mention of his dearly departed dog, Larry. And I think you could sort of pinpoint that as the place that you talk about going off the rails, that that program has not been very interesting at all. And then this past week, CM Punk, who has done his, third, I think, since he's been back, including AEW, maybe 4, new pipe bombs. And this one was all about Pat McAfee, who he is not fighting at WrestleMania. They're not on the same show. Pat McAfee could very well be gone forever if Randy Orton loses, so there's no payoff to this. Seemed like it was a waste of energy, but it was interesting because they did allude to the price gouging, the stuff that, because I mean, even though it always sounds like these guys are shooting and they're going off script, there's certain subjects like Vince McMahon, like the gouging of ticket prices, like Ari, whatever his name is, Pat's buddy, Ari Manuel, yeah, that have always been off limits, and CM Punk mentioned it. So it does get a little bit sort of spicy. And then I thought that Pat McAfee's return promo, where he did pretty good. I mean, I thought that I liked when he came out initially, like he was the guy. I thought that from his very first heel promo, even if you didn't like the logic behind it, I could tell, it seemed to me that Pat McAfee was going to do a good job with whatever he was going to be given. I think he's doing a good job when he's cutting his promos.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
And so here we are now.
Like what he had to say on Monday when he called me Pat McAfee?
Trump is another thing. Like they never really ever spoke about Trump.
No.
So yeah, so that's interesting too. Anyways, this is all with Lego to make sure that we don't get a copyright strike. I think it's great.
Because as CM Punk was talking the other night about a lot of people that are a lot more important, a lot more famous, and a lot more in shape than he is, it was hard for me to get past the fact he's got 283 things for sale to all of you. And I wonder to myself, when that TKO merch check comes through, which account does it go to? Does it go to the needy wrestling families who can't afford WrestleMania tickets? Or goes right into the bank account titled, I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia?
Ew. Now, the reports for both of these promos was that there was no WWF creative involved with either of them. So presumably, neither of them knew what the other was going to say about them. Do you think any of them went too far?
No, I don't. I just don't understand the build. Like, I don't understand the logic that they're going with it, because you should be building up your opponents to make yourself look better when you beat them or whatever. To make, to build the match. Like, you got to have strong opponents. If you're calling your opponent weak and you're calling them this, that, and the other thing, and just putting them into the dirt and old, why do you want to spend money on watching a weak old man fight?
Now, hang on. Now, as you're saying that, if my mind goes to AEW. Is their pay-per-view this weekend as well?
Honestly, I don't know. Dynasty, yes, it is. It is.
Wow. So it's going head to head with Mania. That's
they got to be. I'm pretty sure it is this weekend, because they just
12th,
rolled through
right?
Edmonton. Yeah. They just rolled through. So yeah, it's got to be this weekend.
You didn't go, hey?
No.
So do you dislike AEW more than WWE right now?
I don't dislike it more. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, me either. I would go to a pay-per-view though. Like, I mean, their pay-per-views are always very stacked. But it's in Vancouver. They love being on the West Coast, so it's a bit of a flight for me to get there. But I gotta see Kenny Omega at some point. So, anyways, let's go back to the WWE. Where your heart really is, Aaron. I know you.
It's WrestleMania. I totally forgot about Dynasty, and it's WrestleMania. We do have to talk about it. So let's do.
Are we going to do bets or anything this week?
Ooh, yes. Let's do that. Let's do bets. If anybody is out there, you want to get in on the action, let us know. Leave it in the comments who you want. But yeah, let's do this. This is night one, and the first hour on ESPN2 is the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Fatu, and the six-man tag between the Usos and LA Knight versus Show Speed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. Oh my God, what a horrible, horrible match.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get people to buy WrestleMania, trying to get them sucked into it, and this is what you give them.
It's so weird how it is now with with all this. Like, to give away the first hour, it's almost like a free for all. Is that what they used to call it back in the new generation?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that I guess they're getting because it is really about the bottom line. This is why I'm always suspicious of any suggestion that Triple H might be fired, because I don't think TKO cares much about creative as long as they're bringing in that money. But it's easy to see, it's easy to see. I mean, I can't believe that that this is where Logan Paul is, especially.
I know.
He's almost like returned back to his first matches, which is like doing these triple threats or these triple tag teams or whatever.
And the Usos were former WrestleMania main event. LA Knight was fighting for a championship last year. I mean,
Yeah.
jeez Louise. And then said McIntyre and Fatu, it should be a good match, but the build has been just drizzling shits. And last night, I don't know if you watched SmackDown or not, but they had these, or Fatu was handcuffed, and the handcuffs kept fucking coming apart, kept breaking.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, it's just, they can't do anything right, it seems. Rollins and Gunther, that should be a good match. The build is getting a little bit better, even though we're just only a week away. Raw, we finally got a little bit of meat to the bones in the storyline. So we got one more. No, we don't have another Raw. Yes, we do. We got one more Raw tomorrow for them to really start getting some
Really
momentum on that.
get something going.
Get something going. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
God. Jeez. So it's going to be something to do with Paul Heyman. Gunther went to Paul Heyman and said, "You owe me," pretty much. So, okay, cool.
Obviously, Gunther's going to win that match.
Obviously, Gunther's going to win that match. And then AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Who cares? I mean, oh my God, who cares? Liv Morgan and Stephanie Becker. They'll be all right. They'll be decent.
Liv, yes. Okay, sure.
That's probably going to steal the show, honestly. That or Rollins and Gunther. And then Rhodes and Orton. I mean, that's just a foregone conclusion. It's just, what's the finish going to be? That's the big question. What's the finish of that match going to be? But yeah, night one, not looking the greatest. Here's night two. The first hour looks really good, actually. We got the Lesnar and Obafemi match, which actually has been built decently. One of the only ones to be built decently in this whole thing is that match. And they got it for free in the first hour. And then you got that Intercontinental title match in the ladder match. Whew, that should be a good one there. And of course,
I mean, I don't like the WrestleMania multi-man matches. I
but
remember
the talent in this one will make it worthwhile. I think this
Yeah.
one's good. I mean, you got Javion Evans, right? He's in there. Yeah, he's really really good. McDonough's good. Dragon Lee, of course, Penta. I mean, yeah, it's and Rusev. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be a great match. I think Penta wins. We should have been going through these, making our predictions on the way through, but we'll do that in a second, I guess. And Balor Mysterio, I love Dominic Mysterio. I think Balor's going to win that because he's the demon. Demons never lost. Then you got Cargill and
Didn't
Ripley.
he lose or no? The what happened at the Roman Reigns match when he was he the demon then?
I don't know. Fans, if you leave it in the comments, let us know
Please
if the demons actually lost before.
Theodore there, I believe I'm pronouncing. If you know, let us know. And happy upcoming Mania to you too, sir.
Thank you, Theodore. Appreciate it. But yeah, Cargill and Ripley, that's going to be shit because it's Jade Cargill. Zayn and Williams, yeah, they'll be all right. I mean, Trick Williams is probably going to win his first championship. He seems to be the future. And then Punk and Reigns, I don't know. Is it?
Oh, it's going to be Reigns.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll take Punk. You're taking Reigns.
Yeah.
All right, Balor, Mysterio. Who do you got?
I mean, I agree with you on that. So
Balor.
Yeah. And I thought that Rhea Ripley was hurt.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Is
I just writing down
Charlotte
results here.
Flair on this anywhere? And I missed that. There's going to be there's still another match or something to be announced, isn't it? Because there's
Oh, I'm pretty sure they got the match right here on night one. They got the WWE Women's Tag match. It's Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss,
Yes.
Nia Jax and Lash Legend, I think her name is, versus the Bellas and Bailey and
Lara Vacaria.
yeah, what's her nuts?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Lara Vacaria.
yeah.
Who's the
yeah.
champs? Who the champs?
Who are the champs? Oh my God, that shows you how much I watch wrestling. I have no idea who the fucking champs are.
Well, I
Who's
think
the
it's going to be.
champs?
I think it's going to be Charlotte and Alexa is going to be my guess.
Think so?
Yeah. Andrew Skinner says, "Shows your butthole, Bish."
Oh my God, nobody wants to see that.
Yes, sir.
Champions. I'm gonna say Bailey and Valkyria walk it as champs.
Okay.
So let's go back to let's just go back here for a second. So you're
Sure.
taking Reigns. I got Punk. Condon. Okay. And then we both have Balor. We both have Rhea Ripley, I'm assuming.
Uh, yeah. I mean that. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Jade Cargill is the champ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Are you taking Trick over Sammy?
I am, yeah, for sure. I'm not seeing a lot of Trick, but I really enjoy this storyline that they have. I know a lot of people are upset because I guess was it Javon Evans was the champ and then Sammy beat him a week or so ago.
Yes, that's right.
And but correct me if I'm wrong. The
Oh no,
storyline.
sorry, it was Carmelo Hayes. Sorry, Carmelo
Carmelo
Hayes.
Hayes, sorry,
Yeah,
my bad.
sorry.
The storyline with that is that Javon has been dumping on Sammy for looking like shit, like physically looking like shit, and
Yeah.
now the fans have turned against Sammy
Yeah.
because he looks like shit, and so he's like a begrudging heel. He doesn't understand why that's happening. And Javon is just getting over with his charisma. So I kind of like that. I like that.
Sammy started planting the seeds of his heel turn last night even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lesnar and Oba. Who do you got?
This might be foolish, but I'm going with Lesnar.
Woo, he's going with Lesnar.
Yeah, I think we'll know more about what happens after tomorrow, but I don't know. Like, what do you think? That Oba Femi is just going to go in and squash him?
I do. I think it's going to be like a 2 to 3 minute
Oh, it's going to,
squash
yes.
match. Just
Yeah,
boom,
it's going
boom,
to be
boom.
super fast
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm going for Oba though. I'll take Oba. And then for the Intercontinental ladder match, who do you got? Penta?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, me too. Okay. So,
I
night
love
one.
Penta. I remember Dave Meltzer used to say that he thought that Ray Phoenix was like the more talented of the two brothers, but like Penta is Rey Mysterio as far
Yeah.
as I'm concerned in terms of look and like and charisma and presentation and stuff. I don't know if Ray Phoenix is a better wrestler than him, but I'm not surprised that we are seeing a lot more of Penta. So there you go,
Exactly.
Dave Meltzer. Suck it.
So on night 2, we only have 2 different answers, and that is the Lesnar and Oba match and the main event.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so back to night 1. Who do you got between Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton? Randy Orton, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Orton and Orton. Vacker and Liv Morgan.
Liv won the Rumble, right?
Yeah,
But she's the heel.
correct.
I'm gonna go with Liv, I guess.
Okay. I'm also going to go Liv. Rollins and Gunther, who do you got?
Gunther.
Yeah. Fuck, I got to do it too. Gunther. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee.
Oh, AJ Lee.
I'll take Becky on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not secure in that prediction, but
No. And then the women's tag, I took Bailey and Valkyria. Who do you got?
Becky or not Becky, Charlotte.
Charlotte and Alexa.
Yeah. Who are the champs? I'm gonna look that up. You could.
Yeah, yeah. And then we got McIntyre and Fatu. I'm taking Fatu on that one.
Yeah. It's tough. It's
I
hard
hate it
to
because I'm
really
going for
reason.
McIntyre. I want
Yeah.
McIntyre to win, but I'm thinking Fatu's going to win.
Like they can. Drew McIntyre is kind of like Scott Hall or Razor Ramon. It's like it doesn't matter if he loses. Like how many times have they done the Drew McIntyre gets screwed and loses and he still has his spot. So it doesn't matter if he loses, even
Right.
though it would make sense presumably after he got punked out by Cody Rhodes for him to win at this Mania. Who did he fight last year? He fought
Damian Priest.
Oh my God, yeah.
I know, right? So he's just stuck in this role of elevating other talent, which
Yeah.
sucks. Even though Drew did win last year, Um, I think Drew won last year anyway, but I think Fatu goes over here. It'd be detrimental to Fatu's career to lose
Yeah, I
at
think
this
so
stage. I
too.
think so.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. And the tag champs, women tag champs, are Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
there you have it. And who do you think, Usos and LA Knight or the heels? Faces
I
or
think I'm
heels?
gonna go baby faces.
Yeah, me too. I show Speed's taking the pin here, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like they like to dump on your favorite, LA Knight.
Or maybe, you know what? I'm taking the heels on this one. Now I think I show Speed's going to pin LA Knight.
Oh, there you go. That's something for you. That's something for you to look forward to.
That's something for me to look forward to. Yeah. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 different answers on that one. So we have 5 total over the 2 nights. That's good because it's an odd number. What are we betting on? What's the deal here?
I don't know. Maybe we should give that some thought because I never really thought too much about it. My go-to is always if you lose, you have to go and do open mic. But maybe we should give that some thought. Hold on to that one. Are you going to be watching WrestleMania live?
I will be. And you know what, fans, if anybody's out there listening and you're in the Innisfail, Red Deer area, if you choose to play trivia and you beat the Bish, I will personally buy you a ticket to the next RCW show.
Wow.
Fight for Honor, May 15th. How about that?
Wow. That's a surprise. I was not prepped for that one at all. Now, what's this trivia that you're talking about?
Sorry, the predictions for
okay.
Mania.
Gotcha.
Mania predictions. If you can beat
Okay.
me on the Mania predictions, buy your ticket.
Boom. There you go. Okay, well, yeah, like you said, it looks like a pretty mediocre WrestleMania. I don't even know if I really I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing.
I mean, God, I kind of want to not watch it live just so I can fast forward the bullshit, but
Yeah,
it's Mania. What are you going to do?
yeah, that's true. And then next year it's in Saudi Arabia.
As of now.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, might be a couple of years before we get to another WrestleMania.
It is. It is. But if it's not in Saudi next year, they do have backup plans. Apparently, LA is one of them. So
Nice.
who knows? Who knows? But before we continue or finish off with the wrestling, there has been some sad news that happened last week.
Hold on, Bish. Stops. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One of our former interviewees, someone that I think it was one of my very first interviews, like way back in the day, former WWF referee Dave Dwinell. He passed away, I think, on Thursday, and I just wanted to say rest in peace, Dave, and just show a little clip here of our interview to our fans. And of course, if you want to view this interview, it is on our YouTube channel. I will have the link in the comments.
Did you ever enjoy taking bumps?
I didn't mind taking them. I didn't mind as long as I knew the guy that was giving the bump knew how to give a bump. In some of the independent shows, I was going to take a corner bump where you get pulled in by the heel and you pulled in by the face. No, pulled in by the heel and the face comes along and he goes into you like this in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, this guy had never done this before and he thought it was real and he bruised 3 of my ribs.
Oh no.
Okay, and I fell down, and it was not a pleasant sight. And then another night, they had a guy who had lighter fluid in his mouth and had a torch, and he was going to blow fire across the ring, and I wasn't sure, and I wasn't ready, and I turned around, and he singed my eyebrows off, and then he threw it outside the ring, and you threw it outside the ring, and a plastic ring apron caught on fire. But
Wow.
Yeah, just a fantastic interview. He had a bunch of stories like that. He had a chance to referee a match with his hero, Bruno Sammartino. He refereed Hogan and everybody. Just a fantastic interview. He has a book called Ring Man, still available. Yeah, it's a good interview. Go back and watch that. And just want to say rest in peace, Dave. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yes. One of your more interesting interviews because of what a journeyman he was. And on that note, I guess we will wrap it up for this week. Aaron, do you got anything that you want to promote before we say goodbye?
Just WrestleMania this weekend. Maybe we'll do some live streaming here or there. I don't know. But yeah, fans, let us know your predictions for WrestleMania. Again, if you can outpredict the Bish, I will get you a ticket. RCW, Real Canadian Wrestling in Innisfail, May the 15th, the 23rd anniversary tour, the Fight for Honor. We will be back. Can't wait to see you there. But until next week, my friend, I hope you have a good one.
Thank you. Plan on it. Plan on keeping this viral thing going. You can join me over at GPatCon everywhere. And with that all being said, folks, as we say every week, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Take care, everybody.